Celebrate the holidays at the top of the Mark iconic Sky Lounge, offering breathtaking views of San Francisco since 1939. Visit kcbsradio.com/contest to enter for your chance to win a $500 gift certificate for the top of the Mark at the Mark Hopkins Hotel on Nob Hill.
Hi, I'm Vanessa with PG&E. If you're in your home or business and you smell gas, your first step is to get out. Travel a safe distance until you can't smell the gas, and then call 911. First responders will make it safe. To learn more, visit pge.com/safety.
Joe Hoskinson has our latest look at traffic starting in San Francisco. With a new problem, westbound 80, pretty close to the 5th Street exit. It looks like the right lane is blocked. This is separate than the accident we talked about last time around, right there near the 5th Street exit. That was taken off the freeway. This is a brand new problem just coming in. And traffic is still slow westbound 80 near 5th Street. The Bay Bridge itself looks clear. No delays in or out of San Francisco here. Southbound 101 approaching the Golden Gate Bridge, and we do see slow traffic. Could be Caltrans setting up for some overnight road work. No problems on the East Shore Freeway. 80 looks clear between Hercules and Emeryville. And no problems on 680 through the Dublin interchange. Or 580 right, also clear coming off of the Altamont into the Livermore Valley. Of course, if you spot a problem, call the KCBS Phone Force line, 415-391-KCBS, or reach out to us via X at KCBS AM/FM traffic. Your next update, 1028 on the traffic leader, KCBS. More cloudy skies tomorrow in the Bay Area with a chance of rain and probably mostly cloudy for the coming week with highs for the most part in the 60s. There will be a chance of rain Wednesday through Friday. Right now in San Francisco, it's 56
There's
degrees.
no exit this side. Why do I keep thinking there is?
Burlingame, 54. It's also 55 degrees in Napa. In Sunnyvale, 53 degrees. Traffic and weather together on the 8th on All News 106.9 and AM 740 KCBS. From free parking to a couple months of free rent, Bay Area landlords are offering perks to entire new renters to sign a lease. KCBS's Raquel Maria Dillon tells us why.
In October, about 40% of listings in San Francisco and Oakland featured attractive incentives like free rent or parking, and that's much higher than the national average. This is all according to a recent study from Zillow. Half of listings in San Jose offered these freebies. Orsi Gulongi, a senior economist at Zillow, says these concessions are most common at large apartment complexes and during this end-of-year lease signing slowdown. He says it's the result of a long overdue mini building boom.
You're basically going to see more incentives. Landlords don't have as much bargaining power, and so they have to offer more to renters in order to attract them.
But Gulongi says it's not enough to offset some of the highest housing costs in the country. He says that's caused by years of failing to build enough units to meet the demand. I'm Raquel Maria Dillon, KCBS.
Thinking of getting a puppy for Christmas? KCBS's Jose John with more on what to consider before adding a family.
First, consider adopting an animal from the shelter instead of buying one from the store or breeder. And yes, puppies and kittens are absolutely adorable, but lots of work.
We encourage people to take a second look at an older dog, not even necessarily a senior, though we love when people adopt senior animals. But maybe it's a dog that's a year or two old. They've been through that puppy stage already, and they're maybe not as destructive, and they've already had time to work on their manners.
At shelters, it is adult dogs and cats that sit around a long time waiting for a forever home, according to Lisa Flossart from Marketing and Communications at Range Humane in Nevada. The cost of adoption varies, but right now the fee for adult cats is being waived because of a cat-loving, generous donor.
And he pays for 100 cats to be adopted. So at our shelter right now, Marine Humane adult cats are free until we reach the limit of this donation that was very generous. But in general, it's anywhere from about $150 for an adult cat to about $350 for a puppy.
If you're not quite ready for a long-term commitment or want to find out how a dog or cat will fit in at your home, consider fostering. Check out the answer for animals and fostering our facilities at Range Humane. It's Sunshine, KCBS.
bright depends on how you look at it. Seen with the eye alone, the heart of the lion has a magnitude of about 1.4. In this scale, the brighter an object, the lower the number. The brightest star in the night sky, Sirius, has a magnitude of minus 1.4. And the faintest stars visible under a dark sky have a magnitude of about 6, which is only about 1,000th as bright as Sirius. Since the stars are all at different distances, that number doesn't tell you a star's true brightness. For that, astronomers calculate its absolute magnitude. That's how bright the star would look at a distance of about 32 light years. In this scale, Regulus has a magnitude of minus 0.5. If you lined up Regulus and the Sun at that distance, Regulus would be more than 100 times brighter. Even that doesn't give you the star's total brightness, because it counts only a star's visible light. But stars emit many other forms of energy as well. Because Regulus is quite hot, it produces a lot of ultraviolet light. When you add that to the visible light, the star is about 350 times brighter than the Sun. So Regulus is a brilliant beacon any way you look at it. And you can get a good look at Regulus the next couple of nights. It's well below the moon as they climb into good view tonight, about midnight, but much closer to it tomorrow night. We have more sky watching tips, astronomy news, and much more about the universe in Stardate magazine. Details at stardate.org. For the McDonald Observatory, I'm Billy Henry. KCBS News Time is 10:24.
The kickoff of the holiday shopping season was a record breaker, with Adobe Analytics figuring we spent more than $38 billion over the Thanksgiving holiday weekend, better than analysts expected.
I do think that the holiday season is a surprise,
But not that kind of surprise. Candace Follett, president of WSL Strategic Retail, doesn't see that kind of spending carrying through till the end of the year.
we know that Apple shoppers have less budget for holiday gifting than they did last year.
She says retail says desirable shoppers, millennials and Gen Z, have other obligations now.
Let's not forget the reintroduction of having to pay back your college loan.
She says WSL surveys find that it's making for an anxious holiday season.
77% of shoppers have financial anxiety.
People are buying where there are discounts, but Corlett says they have to be good ones.
Shoppers are on to the trick.
Joe Doniger, Bloomberg Business for KCBS.
Court Furniture Outlet's annual Black Friday event has been extended through Monday. You'll find everything you need to brighten up your home or make your workplace more comfortable. And everything is on sale at the lowest prices of the year. Court prices are always super low because they lease their furniture for use in model homes, movies, and television by home stagers and corporate offices. And when the furniture comes back, they sell it for pennies on the dollar. But now, during Court Furniture Outlet's Black Friday event, you'll save even more on all new and previously rented furniture. New sleeper sectionals with storage, regularly $8.99, now just $5.99. Plus sofas from $2.99. Check out their mattress gallery. Twin extra long mattress sets from $149, and California king sets from $49.99. Plus free wall art with every purchase. Exclusions apply. Hurry in while supplies last. With locations in San Francisco on Sutter and Van Ness, and Cupertino on Stevens Creek Boulevard. Check them out on Yelp or go to CourtFurnitureOutlet.com. FurnitureOutlet.com. Do you struggle with need reading glasses? Hey, it's Brett Burkhardt. Have you heard of CLR? Custom lens replacement from Laser Eye Center of Silicon Valley. Well, Dr. Craig Bendy and Dr. Joseph Lang from Laser Eye Center are hosting a free live webinar Friday, December 8th at noon. It's your perfect opportunity to learn all about CLR. Hey, it's Dr. Craig Bendy. We'll discuss the differences between LASIK and CLR, who's a good candidate, why you can never develop a cataract after having CLR, how long is the procedure, what is the cost, is it financing, and much more. We look forward to seeing you at the webinar. Please join us. Guys, don't miss your chance to find out how CLR could be your permanent solution to readers, contacts, glasses, and cataracts. Join the doctors at Laser Eye Center of Silicon Valley for their free live webinar Friday, December 8th at noon. Space is limited, so register now at lasereyeclr.com. Lasereyeclr.com.
Since first opening its doors in 1964, Fremont Bank has approached banking with a simple idea in mind: growth comes one customer at a time. You see, while some institutions might be on the lookout for the next big thing, we like to think that's what you'll be. And when you achieve great things, it leads to success throughout the community. It also allows us to continue our tradition of giving back to the region. It's a strategy that's proven successful for nearly 60 years, and we expect to continue success for years to come. Fremont Bank, putting the community in community banking.
I know you make up KCBS, pretty the sound of bubbles. Chef Dan Sullivan, Priest Ranch, the kitchen, the gas station sandwich.
That's kind of my Sunday morning at home, whipping something up for breakfast. You know, we had a long night on Saturday, and just some cheesy scrambled eggs, nice bacon, nice thick cut braised bacon on there, crispy potato hash brown, house-made bread and butter pickles, some jam on an English muffin.
Do yourself a favor, pop by when you can, especially for the holidays of these special events. More on Priest Ranch at KCBSradio.com and click on Free Chat.
Traffic trouble in Sonoma. We get the details from Joe Hoskinson. And it looks like it will be a car fire. Fire crews are on their way. This is eastbound 84 just before 680. Looks like this car on fire is off to the right shoulder. And let's go to San Francisco. That earlier crash, West 80 before 9th, has cleared off the freeway. Traffic looks much better in the area. And finally, Martinez westbound 4's ramp to Pine Street. A scene of an accident clearing on the shoulder. Your next update, 10:28 on the traffic leader, KCBS. Mostly cloudy with a chance of rain tonight and tomorrow. Overnight lows tonight, mid-40s to low 50s. Highs tomorrow, low to mid-60s. Traffic and weather together on the 8th on Army 1069 and the AM 740 KCBS.
Stephen Langford here. When your hot turns to cold, you better think fast. Fast water heater. Call 800-521-FAST. That's 800-521-FAST. Or visit fastwaterheater.com.
That time again, Nation, you hear the call. Hungry as ever. In this arena, every night he makes it. This floor is simple sound can spread into its hands. Where a single splash turns into a school. Where year after year, we witness plays that make us go, did we just see that? Yeah, we did. With Warriors Ground Stars and Buzz, brace yourself to the experience of a lifetime. Get tickets now at Warriors.com.
News that matters to you. Around the day, around the world, around the clock. All news, 106.9 and AM 740, KCBS.
It's Saturday, December 2nd, 2023. Coming up on KCBS, Israel steps up airstrikes in southern Gaza. President Biden urging caution.
I'm Jennifer Hodges. How former President Trump is looking in the polls when it comes to black voters.
And a celebrity chef shows the North Bay some love. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. And CBS Joe Hoskinson is at the traffic desk. Corey Smith at the editor's desk. The time is 10:31.
CBS News for you. Israel says it is dropping leaflets in Gaza, trying to alert residents where it will be conducting bombing and on-the-ground military action. The BBC's Paul Adams from Jerusalem.
It seems to have broken down for now. It's all about fighting. At some point, who knows, we may return to those negotiations, but I don't feel that that's going to happen soon.
A suspect has been arrested in the killings of 3 Los Angeles homeless people. Mayor Karen Bass.
Let me be clear, this rapid mobilization was the result of relationships that have been forged and strengthened over the past year as we work to confront the homelessness crisis.
50 oil companies making up nearly half of global production pledged to reach near-zero methane emissions by 2030. Climate Analytics CEO Bill Hare is skeptical.
Big risk with its announcement on the pledges on methane from fossil fuel production is that it becomes a smokescreen for continuing to reduce fossil fuels.
CBS News briefed on that Piper.
Late on a Saturday night, our News Watch continues on KCBS. Good evening. I'm Peter Finch. The Sonoma County chapter of the Salvation Army today got a boost from celebrity chef Guy Fieri. KCBS is right around it for the mayor of Flavortown, grabbed the bell and named the red kettle.
Tying it up with buns, bells, and a few four-legged pals, Guy Fieri rang the bell for donations supporting local programs. A return visit after a similar event last year. Now it has become a tradition.
My wife's on air and I come around and see him, and he hopes to raise awareness
about the campaign and the Salvation Army. He was approached by the organization to their back. We're running out of people to volunteer to do it. Out of all the people who want to volunteer in the world, why? Well, because it's kind of weird. You stand there, you're shaking a bell, and you know, hey, why would you come do it? The Eddie's Foundation will match all donations. He says he loves to give back to his own community. We did have some buddies of ours that came down and dropped some $5,000 checks, which is always which I love. The need is certainly there. Sean Kelsey is Salvation Army's Sonoma County coordinator, who says demand is up, but donations are down across the board.
Our numbers haven't doubled, but they've definitely gone up, say, 30-40%.
In Sonoma County, the Salvation Army supports programs helping seniors and at-risk youth. In Santa Rosa, Mike Wolf, KCBS.
The Luther Burbank Center for the Arts in Santa Rosa has again lit its sculpture garden for a free walkthrough display this holiday season. KCBS's Megan Goldsby checked it out.
5-year-old Dane from Santa Rosa stopped running from display to display just long enough for a little interview. Do you love Christmas lights?
Yes.
Do you help put them up at your house?
No.
Well, maybe someday, right?
Yes.
Nice. Are you having fun tonight?
Yes.
Awesome. One more thing. When you see Christmas lights, how does it make you feel inside?
Happy.
That goes double for Mom Amy. How great is it that you can walk through this whole thing and it's free?
I know. That's really awesome, especially for the way of the world and everything, you know, money and all that stuff. And so it's just really nice little things for the kids to do, and the parents can enjoy it with them and don't have to worry about the money. So it's really, really awesome.
It was really important to us that it was accessible to everybody in the community. Lauren Peters with the Burbank Center conceptualized and helped create the display called Northern Lights in their sculpture garden. This year it features the winner of a community design contest, a high schooler, and neon work by local college students.
We do actually have a spot where you can donate because we would love the community to feel like they can invest in it and help us continue to grow it. We do also ask for business partnerships and things like that, but last year, you know, it was all done in-house. This year we've gotten a bit of sponsorship, which is lovely, but it is something that in order to grow, we will need some sponsorship and some support.
It's open every day from dusk until 9:30. In Santa Rosa, Megan Goldsby, KCBS.
Stress is a fact of life, but as Chris Sedens reports, it's often cranked up a notch or two over the holiday season.
For many, the holidays mean cleaning, decorating, cooking, and of course last-minute shopping. So it stands to reason your stress level is going to soar as well. Dr. Rebecca Jackson is a board-certified cognitive specialist.
When we're run down and trying to fit so many things into our lives, it's going to exacerbate any existing conditions. So if you already struggle with anxiety, this time of year can really be amplified. And even for those that don't have a pre-existing condition, we can find ourselves struggling with food, with motivation, and anxiety, just facing all of the additional load.
Dr. Jackson says make sure you get enough rest. Try and find some time to get in some exercise, even if it's in brief spurts. And if you tend to be a procrastinator, try not to put off tackling your most challenging holiday tasks until the last minute. Best to get it out of the way early when you have more energy and focus. I'm Chris Sedens, KCBS.
We'll check out sources of stress on the roads, traffic, in 2 minutes.
Hey, this is Travis Kelsey, NFL tight end and proud member of the Lowe's home team. Lowe's knows when you've got the best price, you've already won. That's why we offer the lowest price guarantee. If you find a better price online or in store, we'll match it. Now you can score on the top brands from the Lowe's home team picks, like Scott, LG, and DeWalt. So take on your projects with confidence. Lowe's is the exclusive home improvement retail partner of the NFL.
Price match applies to same item, current price of qualifying retailers. Exclusions and terms apply. Learn how we'll match price at Lowe's.com/Lowest Price Guarantee.
At Uline, they know going the extra mile takes hard work. For companies pushing to go further, Uline will go the distance with you. 24/7, they answer the phone to get you the shipping and industrial supplies you need. Business can move fast. Unexpected large orders, adverse weather, new safety guidelines, and changing economic trends. Uline works hard, keeping 41,000 items ready to ship, minimizing detours on your way to the extra mile. Visit uline.com.
Bank of America is the proud employer of over 210,000 teammates who go above and beyond to support their clients' financial goals. Like Emily, who helps clients create a plan to build the future they want, like a wedding, having kids, or retirement, all real and cheap for clients to share photos of.